Welcome back to B&B Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the issue surrounding Luna Nozawa and Liam Spencer in a dramatic turn of events that has left fans on the edge of their seats. The fate of Luna Nozawa hangs in the balance as the shadow of suspicion once again looms over her. Despite her recent freedom, this liberty may prove fleeting as circumstances conspire against her. The medical crisis involving Liam Spencer has created a perfect storm of suspicion, with Luna positioned as the prime suspect in what appears to be a potential assault case. The medical mystery surrounding Liam Spencer. Dr. Grace Buckingham's professional assessment has raised alarming questions about Liam's condition. During her examination at the hospital, she noted that his head trauma bears striking similarities to injuries typically resulting from deliberate attacks rather than accidental falls. This observation has planted seeds of doubt in everyone's minds, especially considering the mysterious circumstances surrounding his collapse. Could someone have attacked him? Dr. Buckingham questioned, her medical expertise detecting inconsistencies in the nature of his injuries. The absence of witnesses and Liam's current unresponsive state have created an information vacuum that speculation rushes to fill. The Friday, April 4th episode delivered a heart-stopping moment when Liam's vitals flatlined, suggesting a potentially fatal turn. The dramatic scene showed medical staff rushing with defibrillator paddles to revive him. This critical juncture leaves viewers wondering whether this marks the beginning of a new chapter for Liam or possibly signals an unexpected departure for this beloved long-standing character. The circumstances of Liam's collapse. The sequence of events leading to Liam's medical crisis remains shrouded in mystery. What we do know is that he experienced a moment of dizziness while alone in Bill Spencer's mansion. This episode of vertigo caused him to lose consciousness and fall, resulting in a significant head injury when he struck the floor. However, since no one witnessed this occurrence, the true nature of what happened remains unknown to all the characters. Liam was later discovered unconscious on the sidewalk outside Bill's residence, raising questions about how he managed to move from inside the house to the exterior. This peculiar detail has only deepened the mystery surrounding his condition and fueled speculation about potential foul play. Dr. Buckingham has expressed grave concerns about Liam's prognosis, specifically highlighting the risk of brain damage due to oxygen deprivation resulting from his head injury. As he remains in a comatose state, the uncertainty about his recovery looms large over everyone connected to him. Luna Nozawa, prime suspect once again. The timing couldn't be worse for Luna Nozawa. Having just regained her freedom, she now finds herself at the center of another potential criminal investigation. The fact that she had been staying at Bill Spencer's mansion following her release from jail places her in proximity to the scene of Liam's collapse, making her an obvious suspect in the eyes of many. Luna's reputation precedes her. She's viewed as someone who brings chaos wherever she goes. Despite her actual innocence in Liam's current predicament, the cloud of suspicion from her previous alleged crimes continues to follow her. The authorities might soon bring her in for questioning if they determine Liam's injuries resulted from an assault rather than an accident. Steffy Forrester, harboring deep-seated animosity toward Luna, is likely to be the first to point an accusing finger. Her conviction that Luna attempted to murder her remains unwavering, and this new situation provides a perfect opportunity to ensure Luna's permanent incarceration. The Spencer family's reaction. Bill Spencer's reaction to this situation could prove pivotal for Luna's fate. His protective instincts toward his sons might intensify upon learning about Luna's alleged advances toward his younger son, Will Spencer. This revelation could potentially shift Bill's previously supportive stance regarding Luna. If Liam regains consciousness, there exists a troubling possibility that he and Steffy might fabricate accusations against Luna, claiming she attacked him. Their shared determination to see this perceived threat permanently removed from society could drive them to manipulate the truth, regardless of Luna's actual innocence. The uncertain future. Monday's episode promises to reveal more about Liam's health status and future outlook. Viewers will learn whether the medical team successfully revived him following Friday's cliffhanger, and what consequences his injuries might have on his cognitive functions. Meanwhile, Luna walks a precarious tightrope. With a killer allegedly still at large and Liam's condition deteriorating, the authorities might decide to err on the side of caution by detaining Luna while awaiting Liam's potential recovery and testimony. The Bold and the Beautiful continues to weave this intricate tale of suspicion, medical drama, and potential injustice. As Liam fights for his life and Luna fights for her freedom, the truth remains elusive, buried in the unconscious mind of a man who cannot speak for himself. Will Liam recover? Will Luna face imprisonment once again despite her innocence? Or will the true circumstances of Liam's collapse eventually come to light, clearing Luna's name once and for all? Next, we will learn about the issue surrounding Ridge Forrester's complicated love triangle with Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan, which has taken a dramatic turn due to an unexpected lingerie incident at Forrester Creations. Ridge Forrester finds himself caught between his past and present loves, as his relationship with Taylor Hayes faces a significant test. Despite his expressed commitment to building a future with Taylor, recent events at Forrester Creations have cast doubt on whether Ridge can truly maintain appropriate boundaries with his ex-wife Brooke Logan. The delicate balance he's been trying to maintain between professional obligations and personal relationships appears to be crumbling under the weight of lingering attractions and misunderstandings. The tension between professional responsibilities and personal feelings creates a complex dynamic at Forrester Creations. As co-CEO, Ridge must evaluate the commercial success of various clothing lines, including Brooke's Bedroom, which has historically been one of the company's most profitable ventures. However, this professional obligation has now collided with his personal life in a way that threatens his relationship with Taylor. The question remains whether Ridge can separate business decisions from emotional entanglements, especially when those business decisions involve his ex-wife modeling lingerie. Taylor's perspective on this situation stems from a history of betrayal and disappointment. Having been hurt by Ridge's wavering affections in the past, she views Brooke's lingerie modeling as more than a professional demonstration. She sees it as a calculated attempt to seduce Ridge back into a romantic relationship. Taylor's reaction reflects not only her immediate jealousy but also years of witnessing Brooke's successful attempts to reclaim Ridge's attention and affection. Her ultimatum about firing Brooke represents a breaking point in her tolerance for what she perceives as disrespect to her relationship with Ridge. Brooke Logan's intentions remain somewhat ambiguous, adding another layer of complexity to the situation. While she claims to be focused solely on the professional aspects of modeling for the Brooke's Bedroom line, her choice of timing and setting for this demonstration raises questions. The lavender lace ensemble she selected, described as divine in her own words, could be interpreted as either a business-minded selection of a potentially successful product or a carefully chosen outfit designed to rekindle romantic feelings with Ridge. This ambiguity makes it difficult for Ridge to determine the appropriate response to Taylor's concerns. The power dynamics at Forrester Creations further complicate this triangular relationship. Ridge's position as co-CEO gives him authority over Brooke professionally, yet their shared history and ongoing connection create an imbalance that affects his decision-making. Similarly, Taylor's role as Ridge's current romantic partner gives her certain expectations regarding his loyalty, yet she lacks direct influence over company operations. This misalignment of personal and professional power creates fertile ground for conflict and misunderstanding among all three parties. The incident bears striking similarities to past situations within the extended family, such as when Hope Logan allegedly made advances toward Taylor's son-in-law. These patterns of behavior suggest deeper issues within the family's interpersonal dynamics, where boundaries are frequently crossed and relationships remain fluid despite formal commitments. The recurring nature of these situations indicates that the current conflict between Taylor, Ridge, and Brooke is not an isolated incident but part of a larger pattern of complicated relationships within their social circle. Ridge's response to Taylor's ultimatum will reveal much about his true priorities and feelings. If he defends Brooke and refuses to fire her, citing professional reasons, Taylor may interpret this as evidence that his heart still belongs to his ex-wife. Conversely, if he acquiesces to Taylor's demands, he risks undermining his authority at Forrester Creations and potentially damaging a valuable business relationship. This decision represents more than just a choice between two women, it reflects Ridge's values regarding loyalty, professionalism, and respect in relationships. The lingerie incident serves as a catalyst for deeper conversations about trust and boundaries in relationships. Taylor's reaction suggests that she doesn't fully trust Ridge's commitment, while Ridge's reluctance to establish clear boundaries with Brooke indicates potential unresolved feelings. The resolution of this conflict will require honest communication about expectations and limits, which has historically been challenging for all parties involved. Whether Ridge, Taylor, and Brooke can navigate this latest drama depends on their willingness to address these fundamental issues rather than focusing solely on the immediate incident. Looking ahead, this confrontation could mark a turning point in Ridge's romantic journey. Despite his current commitment to Taylor, the preview suggests that Ridge might eventually reconsider and return to Brooke. This potential shift highlights the cyclical nature of relationships in their world, where commitments often prove temporary and attractions endure despite numerous complications and conflicts. The lingerie incident, rather than being an isolated event, may be the first domino in a series of changes that reshape these long-standing relationships. The public nature of this conflict adds another dimension of complexity, as it unfolds within the professional environment of Forrester Creations. Colleagues and family members will inevitably become aware of the tension, potentially forcing all parties to address the situation more directly than they might prefer. This public aspect of their private drama creates additional pressure on Ridge to resolve the conflict quickly and decisively, even as he struggles to determine the right course of action that honors both his personal and professional commitments. In conclusion, what began as a seemingly innocent modeling session for Brooke's bedroom line has escalated into a significant test of Ridge's commitment to Taylor. The lavender lace lingerie that Brooke described as divine has become the catalyst for a confrontation that may ultimately determine the future of these long-standing relationships. As Taylor issues her ultimatum and Ridge weighs his response, viewers are left wondering whether this incident will finally resolve the ongoing triangle or simply add another chapter to their seemingly endless saga of love, betrayal, and reconciliation. Next, we will learn about the intriguing dynamics unfolding between Bill Spencer and Luna Nozawa on The Bold and the Beautiful. Their relationship has captivated viewers and raised numerous questions about Bill's true motivations. The mysterious connection between Bill and Luna. The enigmatic relationship between Bill Spencer and Luna Nozawa extends far beyond what appears on the surface. What initially seemed like a simple trauma bond has evolved into something much more complex and potentially dangerous. Viewers have been left wondering about Bill's true intentions as his behavior becomes increasingly protective and possessive of Luna. When examining their interactions, one cannot help but notice the unusual tenderness Bill displays toward Luna, a stark contrast to his typically ruthless business persona. Their conversations often drift into deeply personal territory, with both individuals sharing painful memories from their pasts. These intimate exchanges have created a foundation of understanding between them that transcends conventional relationships on the show. Bill's uncharacteristic mercy. Perhaps the most telling sign of Bill's unusual attachment to Luna is his decision to leverage his considerable wealth and influence to secure her freedom. This action directly contradicts one of his fundamental principles, never forgiving betrayal. Throughout the show's history, Bill has been notoriously unforgiving toward those who cross him, yet with Luna, he demonstrates remarkable leniency. The pardon he arranged for Luna represents a significant departure from his established character traits. Longtime viewers will recall numerous instances where Bill ruthlessly pursued vengeance against those who wronged him, making his compassion toward Luna all the more perplexing. Could this unexpected mercy indicate deeper feelings, or perhaps a more calculated strategy? The return of Dollar Bill's dark side. The potential re-emergence of Dollar Bill, the ruthless, calculating version of Bill Spencer that fans have come to both fear and admire, looms large in current storylines. His recent confrontation with his son Liam serves as a troubling indicator of this darker persona resurfacing. During their heated exchange, Bill's protective instincts toward Luna manifested in a particularly disturbing manner. Not only did he verbally lash out at Liam for perceived disrespect in his home, but he also appeared almost vindictive when Liam subsequently suffered what may have been a heart attack. This willingness to prioritize Luna over his own flesh and blood signals a dramatic shift in Bill's character and values. The house arrest connection. The foundation of Bill and Luna's unusual bond was established during her house arrest period. Confined within Bill's mansion, Luna found herself with ample opportunity to connect with her unlikely protector. Their conversations during this time revealed surprising parallels in their life experiences, particularly regarding their complicated maternal relationships. Bill confided in Luna about his own troubled history with his mother, creating a sense of kinship between them. These shared confidences established an emotional intimacy that continues to influence their interactions, potentially clouding Bill's judgment when it comes to Luna's past crimes. Traumatic pasts and shared secrets. The revelation of Luna's difficult childhood provides crucial context for understanding her character development. According to her accounts, her mother Poppy Nozawa presented one face to the world while hiding a much more complicated reality. Luna grew up amid the chaos of her mother's substance abuse issues and revolving door of relationships, creating a profoundly unstable environment. This tumultuous upbringing left Luna without knowledge of her biological father's identity, a significant gap in her personal history that continues to shape her sense of self and belonging. The accumulated trauma eventually pushed Luna to a breaking point, resulting in the deaths of two innocent men, actions for which she might still be imprisoned if not for Bill's intervention. Bill's own dark history. Bill's willingness to assist Luna may stem from recognition of his own morally questionable past. Viewers with long memories will recall the shocking incident involving Amber Moore, whom Bill allowed to perish while believing she was pregnant with his grandchild. This callous disregard for human life represents one of the darkest chapters in Bill's history. Throughout his time on the show, Bill has repeatedly demonstrated his willingness to use wealth and influence to escape legal consequences for his actions. What's new and potentially concerning is his extension of this protection to others who have committed serious crimes. This pattern raises questions about whether Bill sees something of himself in Luna, or if his motivations run deeper. Psychological complexity and potential deception. An intriguing theory emerging among fans suggests that Bill may have altered his recollections of childhood to establish a stronger connection with Luna. This psychological manipulation, whether conscious or unconscious, would represent a new level of complexity in Bill's character. Historical facts about Bill's background include that his mother died before he entered the picture on the show, and he didn't meet his father until adulthood. These established elements of his backstory make his sudden revelations about maternal trauma particularly suspicious. Could Bill be fabricating or embellishing aspects of his past to create artificial common ground with Luna? Romantic undertones and family complications. The possibility of romantic feelings between Bill and Luna adds another layer of complexity to their relationship. A previous kiss initiated by Luna, though rebuffed by Bill at the time, may have left a lasting impression. Despite his initial rejection, Bill's current behavior suggests the moment may continue to influence his feelings toward her. Complicating matters further is the parallel attraction developing between Luna and Bill's son, Will Spencer. Following their playful interaction, Will appears equally captivated by Luna, potentially setting the stage for a dramatic love triangle within the Spencer family. This development could create unprecedented tension between father and son, especially given Bill's recent willingness to prioritize Luna over his other son, Liam. The potential for romantic rivalry between Bill and Will introduces a fascinating dynamic rarely explored on the show. If both men pursue Luna, viewers may witness a new dimension of conflict within the Spencer family, testing already strained relationships and potentially revealing new aspects of each character's personality. As this storyline continues to unfold, viewers are left wondering, is Bill's protection of Luna motivated by genuine compassion, romantic interest, or something far more calculated? Only time will tell whether their unusual bond will lead to redemption or destruction for both characters.